Driving license procedure in Qatar. So the first requirement for Qatar driving license is age requirement. 18 years is the minimum age requirement to apply for light vehicles and motorcycles license in Qatar. 21 years is the minimum requirement to apply for a license for heavy vehicles like trucks, buses, forklifts, etc. The second requirement is residence permit. It is compulsory that the applicant has a valid residence permit (QID) to get a Qatar driving license. A visa copy and original passport are required if the Qatar ID is not issued. Before enrolling on a driving course in Qatar, you must check if your current driving license is valid for exchange or direct test. Depending on the country of your existing driving license, you may be eligible for a simpler process. The procedure to get a driving license involves few steps. Step 1 is select your driving school. There are several government authorized driving schools in Doha. A common curriculum is followed by all driving schools, which are governed and administered by the Ministry of Interior's General Directorate of Traffic. The applicant choose from any of the authorized driving schools which is closer to you or anyhow convenient for you. Step 2 is apply for NOC, No Objection Certificate on Metraj 2 mobile application. Earlier, the applicant had to get NOC from his sponsor in writing, but now this has to be changed to online approval, which can be done through the Metraj 2 mobile app or MOI website. If you are under your company sponsorship, NOC has to be given by the company by using the company Metraj 2 application. For personal sponsorship, NOC has to be given by the sponsor using the Metraj 2 application. For Qatari males, no NOC is required. For Qatari females, NOC has to be given by the guardian using the Metraj 2 application. Step 3 is eye test for Qatar driving license. An eye test is mandatory for all applicants and can be done at most driving schools. Or you may bring an eye test certificate from an ophthalmologist approved by the traffic department. If the test is done at driving schools, they will update the test result on the MOI portal, and the fee for eye test range between 25 to 50 Qatari riyals. Step 4 involves decide course selection. If you have a previous driving license from another country, you may be eligible to opt for a half course. In such a case, you have to get approval from the traffic department by submitting your old driving license. Your driving school will check your eligibility and advise the course suitable for you. In most cases, a full course has 40 practical classes and a half course includes 20 practical classes. Step 5 is submit the required documents and pay the course fee. The applicant may submit the documents at any approved driving school of your choice. You will be required to submit valid Qatar ID, original press copy, NOC by Metraj 2, 4 color passport size photos, eye test certificate, original valid home country license, if applicable for half course. So it's very important that if your eyesight is weak and you use glasses while driving, so make it sure that your photos are with those glasses. So once you pay the fee, your driving school will open an online file for your driving lessons. They will also give you a guidebook or CD for theory lessons. Some driving schools have their own mobile app for theory lessons. Step 6 is theory lessons. Theory classes will be mainly about traffic laws in Qatar, traffic science, driving ethics, etc. Some schools offer these classes on a computer or tablet. You can also do mock tests with instant results to track your progress. Most driving schools offer theory classes for 5 days. In addition, some schools offer simulator training that helps to improve steering balance and vehicle control. Step 7. Theory test. Upon completion of theory lessons, you can take the theory test. Nowadays, these theory tests are conducted online using the driving school's computer. You have to answer at least 37 out of 40 questions correctly. The test is available in several languages. You can choose whatever suits you. Step 8 is practical lessons. Practical lessons will be one-to-one driving lessons with a driving instructor. Most driving schools offer male and female instructors as per your requirement, but there might be a higher fee if you want a female instructor. During practical lessons, you will drive on the main roads with an instructor and get used to all the driving techniques and skills required. You will also be given lessons on parking. The two main tasks to master here are parking tests known as L and P. L refers to perpendicular parking and P refers to parallel parking. Step 9 is road test. Upon completion of road training, you will be given a date for the road test. The road test is done on a driving school car with 3 or 4 people in the car taking turns to drive. A traffic police officer will be present in the car to evaluate your driving skills. Step 10 is parking test. Once you pass the road test, you will be assigned a test date for the parking test. You must complete both the L and P task on the same day. The tests are computerized and you get the results instantly. A driving license is issued immediately after successful passing the test. Time required to complete full driving course will take approximately 90 to 110 days, and a half course will approximately take 65 to 90 days. If you fail the test, you can retake it within a specified time frame without additional charge. Parts of the test successfully passed previously do not have to be retaken. So full course and half course will have 2 chances of road test. Signal and parking test will be unlimited, but if failed, the applicant has to pay 50 Riyal test fee to book another day. But what happens if you do not pass in these 2 chances? If cannot pass, in that case you may be asked to join another course and you will have to pay the full fee for the driving course. So for expat residents, the Qatar driving license fee for light vehicle is 250 Qatari Riyals for 5 years. Your license will be valid for 5 years, and after completion of 5 years, you will renew it by paying the 250 Riyals. So before applying for driving license course, you should first check if you can exchange or transfer your driving license in return of Qatar driving license. Because in some cases, driving license from some countries, mainly Western countries, are eligible for direct exchange. Please check with the driving school to know if your driving license is eligible for direct exchange. If you have a driving license from any GCC country like Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Saudi Arabia or UAE, you can take a direct test without attending the training course. To get a test date, you must contact any driving school and pay the necessary fee. And then if you pass the test, you will be issued a driving license. It's a very common question that many people think that they can practice driving using their own car. Well, in Qatar, it's not possible. As per the Qatar traffic rule, you can practice only on an authorized vehicle owned by a driving school. And if we talk about is it easy to get a driving license in Qatar? Well, it totally depends on your confidence and driving skills. The testing standards are set high and you need to be proficient to pass the road test.